College, the educational institution in which one is provided higher education for specific training, the resting place where one meets the company that will guide them through their whole adulthood, with the possibility of changing their life forever. But what if I told you college was different? What if I told you that college was a little, unique perhaps, a little bit stranger than was advertised? That maybe you weren't going to college only to get an education, but instead, long nights with no sleep, noisy neighbors running up the halls, the smell of weed creeping underneath your door at 10 a.m., but worse, the 3x3 showers you have to wash in, where people stake dildos on the shower? Yeah, no. College sucks. And yeah, no, that actually did happen. I'm not even gonna hold you. College is nothing like you heard. Like, at all. I've been at college for a little bit now, and it's my second semester, and low-key, I feel like I'm living in the projects. And you won't even believe what has happened in the first couple of months. Within, the first 2 weeks, right off the bat, for some reason, we had 12 cop cars coming up to campus. I don't even know, somebody getting pepper sprayed. Granted, I think somebody also got stabbed there, but there's more to the story, but regardless. You also have random kids rolling dice in the hallways there. Like, rolling dice, like gambling. Like, yeah, I'm not no snitch, and, obviously I've been around the block once or twice. But you don't expect to see that when you're going to get some DoorDash. Like, what are people doing? And the worst of all, man, bro, I heard this story from my friend. Let me tell you. I was outside one day, doing my due, just walking around campus for some reason at 8 p.m. And I get a phone call from my friend Carlos. Shout out to Carlos. And he calls me talking about, yo, where are you at, bro? Where you at? What are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm not even inside right now. I'm outside just chilling. And he's like, yo, when was the last time you were in the building? I'm like, in the building? Probably like 2 hours ago. Why is he telling me that? Like, I'm pretty sure it didn't burn down. I didn't think anything really happened. I'm still at campus. I'm just not in the building. I'm not in my dormitory, Then all of a sudden he breaks me down a story. You're never going to guess what I heard, bro. So Carlos was chilling in the bathroom one day, taking a dump, a little dumpy, as people do. Gotta let it out. All of a sudden, while he was chilling in there, he heard two people arguing, going back and forth, yelling, screaming down the halls and whatever. Turns out, they weren't yelling for no reason. It was a good reason indeed. Apparently, one of the roommates had his girlfriend over, as people do, It's college. What do you think people are doing here? It's not high school. We're not getting jiggy in the bathroom. And while they were in the dorm, one thing led to another. Yeah, they got a little. Yeah. And while they were doing that, apparently after everything happened, they must have left the room and it was empty. But when the other roommate came back to the room, he hopped on his bed, laid down, probably ready to take a nap, and found a straight up baby maker on his pillow. Baby maker! What were they doing? And I don't know about you, if you ever seen a dorm. I don't know what grade, how old you are, but in a dorm, in reference, there's 2 beds, at least in a communal one. And that's the dorm building we're in, a communal. And for there to be 2 beds, they are about 5 feet apart. So for you to get one thing on one bed to the other bed, there's no way it was like. And it was bad. Like, he was telling me the other dude was yelling at him, like, bro, wait, why did you do that to my bed, bro? Bro, I'm gonna get my revenge. Like, he was low-key planning. I don't know if he ever got him back, long story short, but I just know that's nasty, bro. I told my roommate that. He was like, yeah, if I ever found straight up, jizzeroni on my pillow, bro, we fighting. And honestly, I can't blame him. I'll be fighting too. Like, why is that on my pillow? But with all of this said, I can't lie, college does have some highlights waiting for you. Sure, you do have to pay about 20 grand a year, and yes, you will get in severe debt that might ruin your life if you don't get a good major. Shout out to my art degrees. But there are still various things you could do in your life. There's many clubs that you could go to, many different activities you can enjoy, alongside with activities that you can use with your meal plan. Just don't check how much you have to pay for it. But more of the story, just know what you're paying for, because college tuition is a lot, man. Like, it's mad expensive, bro. Just check my credit score.